What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a good night in DFS last night. If you followed the four picks from yesterday, obviously Conley was out and the swap was over to DeLon Wright. But if you follow the other three, odds are you cash because they were just that late game was just awesome. A to watch, B for fantasy, and just kind of in general outside of if you're Nurkic. That was just an awful injury. Hate to see that happen to him. He was having a great year, but yeah, the picks were just solid yesterday. So we're gonna keep on that train of 6x and more value going today. So before we start, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button below. Also hit the alert button so you get the alerts when I drop new content. And if you like the content, please, the thumbs up, the likes are always appreciated on my end. If you haven't followed me on Twitter and Instagram, follow me on there at the DFS Picks. And if you want the premium content, it's $10 a week or $30 a month. A lot happens during the day, from the morning when I post this to the evening when injuries happen and lineup changes and pivots and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to do that, message me on Twitter or Instagram, or shoot me a comment down below in the comment section. But getting into tonight, chalky night. Injury news already out. Pretty much the whole starting lineup for the Bulls are going to be out against Toronto. There are a couple different ways you can go in this one. Yeah, it could be a blowout. The Bulls are on the road. Toronto's really good. Chicago's really bad, just kind of in general. So I would at least pick the cheaper pieces of this matchup between Arcidiacono and Shaq Harrison. If you look at what Arcidiacono has done recently, it's been pretty good for the 3,800 price tag in his limited minutes. But when he does get minutes, like against the Lakers, he put up 32 points. When he starts, especially at the point guard position, I think I went into this, maybe it was yesterday, maybe it was Sunday. When he starts at the point guard position, it's just the best of both worlds. He has some starts at the shooting guard position where he's just kind of okay, pretty good. But when he has the ball in his hands, that's when he's going to accumulate the fantasy points. So he's a lock for me right now. Shaq Harrison priced up a little bit from the last time we played him against the Wizards. But, at 4,400, there's still a lot of value there. He's still going to see 35, 38, 39 minutes in a starting role, even in a blowout situation like you see against Utah. Played 39 minutes. They got blown out from probably about halftime. They were down 20 plus. So I like him in that matchup to accumulate those fantasy points. Marketing now, that's where it gets kind of iffy for me. It's early in the day. That would be kind of my first place that I would be going to change. But he's so solid. He's been a little iffy recently. He had a good string of 40, 50. He had a 60-point game in that stretch, and then he kind of hit a lull for a while. But I like him here as kind of the focal point, and especially at 6,700, he's priced down low enough that if he gets 17, 18, 20 shots in that range, he can still accumulate enough points to warrant that price tag. So I'm keeping my eye on that to see. He's by no means a lock for me, but right now he's the best value piece early on in the day. So we'll go down to Towns, and Towns is a stone cold lock for me right now. He's playing really well. His floor games are right around 50 points, which is great. He's priced up a little bit at 10-7. That's all right. He's going up against a Clippers team that it just is terrible against big men. I would, if Gibson's in, I would consider playing him as a value piece as well, just to fit in. We have the Houston-Milwaukee game tonight as well that I want to get a piece of. But back to Towns, he's just been playing really well. His floor is high. His ceiling, like you see against Memphis, 71 points. That's kind of where I think he is in this game. He's at home. It should be a pretty tight game. I see him kind of in the upper 60s as far as points go. The tighter the game, the better. But that's where I am right now. like I said, going down to the pieces of the Houston-Milwaukee game, there's a lot to like about that. You have the Washington LA game later in the night at 10:30, and Lakers they don't do well against guards. Beal's priced up a little bit, but there's a lot of other pieces in this slate tonight. 10 games, there's a lot to look at. You can't roster everyone, so keep your eyes open. Make sure you follow me at the DFS Picks on Twitter and Instagram. I'll do updates during the day. And if you want that full lineup premium content, both main slate and showdown slate, shoot me a message. It's $10 a week or $30 a month, and I'll get that out to you. That's all I have for today. Hope you guys have a great day and good luck tonight.